Hey everyone, it's Denise Donahue, the Mortgage Nerd, and I wanted to show you an example of a credit plan that we gave to a client. We help people with credit plans, whether your FICO score is in the 500s and you're trying to get to 580, or maybe you're in the 600s and you're trying to get to a 700. We help those. It doesn't have to be horrible credit, it could be okay credit, or you could just be a 720 and you're trying to get to the top tier for a conventional financing. I want to show you that by speaking to the right mortgage lender, the impact, because we can actually give you the exact recipe of what to do to give your FICO the biggest increase. I see so many clients trying to do this on their own. They pay collection accounts off. They get frustrated that that did nothing for them. They pay other loans off and they get frustrated that it doesn't do anything for them. So let me show you an example of what one looks like so that if you know of anyone that is in this situation, then you can articulate what kind of help a lender can do for them. So in this example, the middle score was a 689, and we're walking them through the different tiers. This particular person wanted a conventional financing, so they were really trying to get to a 740, but look what happens. And by the way, when the client does this, they tell us, and then the FICO scores update within 5 days, not 60 days or 90 days, but 5 days. So in this example, they could pay down an account down to $1,000 balance, which is basically putting a credit card, one particular credit card at the 30% utilization, and that increased the FICO score from a 689 to a 709. Then if we said, okay, if you want to get to above a 720, you have to pay that card down and remove yourself as the authorized user for this Capital One credit card that was recently added because this person added it. He was the authorized user for his son, and it was actually hurting his FICO score because it looks like a brand new credit card account, which lowers your average length of time of open credit. So pay the card down to $1,000, remove yourself as that authorized user, and boom, you're now above a 720 FICO score. But how do we get to the 749? Well, if you pay a couple more cards down, and we're not saying pay the cards off. There's a big difference. When we tell people pay the cards down to that 30% utilization mark, we don't want you to pay more than that. It is an exact science. So there were two other cards that we wanted them to pay down, and it would increase their score. Look at this, immediately from a 689 to a 749. This would save them thousands of dollars, not only on their interest rate, but their PMI rate. So again, we help clients. We put together credit plans for almost every single person we run into. We're not just a lending team that tries to get a pre-qualification done and send you out the door. We really put in the time, work, and energy. That's why we have a credit specialist associated with our team, and that's all she does all day long. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.